Ever notice how some people panic when their phone battery dies? They literally cannot sit in silence for 5 minutes without shaking. They look for strength in crowded places and fake relationships, but true confidence is a solo game. It is about being totally fine when the room is empty. Let us look into some brutal truth. It might change your entire perspective tonight. Marcus Aurelius ruled the biggest empire on earth back then. Yet his main lesson was shockingly simple. He said that peace lives only inside your own soul, not in luxury houses, not in big crowds, not in constant applause, just you. This is not about becoming a lonely weirdo. It is about owning your space completely. When you stop chasing validation, you instantly become strong. Lesson 1. Master your attention. Your focus is being stolen every single minute. Social media feeds and angry news threads drain your energy fast. Every time you react to useless drama, you lose yourself. To apply this, try a very simple daily test. Keep your phone completely turned off for the first hour after waking up. Let your mind breathe before the chaos begins. When you win that morning hour, you see the noise clearly. You do not need to check what strangers are doing online. You need to focus strictly on your own path. Look at your life like a scientist. Stop letting algorithms control your mood. True freedom starts when you choose what enters your head. Block the digital trash and protect your personal peace at all costs. Marcus Aurelius wrote his personal journal inside a messy military tent. There was a brutal war outside and a deadly plague spreading. He did not have a quiet office or fancy meditation apps, yet he stayed calm because his mind was locked shut. If an emperor could find peace during an actual crisis, you can definitely survive without checking your texts every minute. Lesson 2. Quit the validation trap. We are totally addicted to compliments today. We want people to like our look and agree with us, but relying on other people is like building on shifting sand. If their praise makes you happy, their criticism will destroy you. True mental toughness means being your own judge. You do not need a jury to tell you your worth. To practice this in real life, do good things in secret. Do not post your heavy workouts on your Instagram stories. Do not tweet about your wins or your new habits. Do it entirely for your own growth. When you stop broadcasting your life for public points, something changes. You build an authentic sense of self-respect that no one can steal from you later. Roman Stoics looked at public opinion like a wild animal. One day the crowd loves you. The next day they forget you. The exact same thing happens today on social media. Trends change in seconds, and people get canceled for nothing. Why give total strangers power over your brain? Stand firm in your own boots. Validate your own steps and keep moving forward daily. Look at your phone contacts right now. How many of those people actually know you? Who would show up if you lost everything tomorrow morning? Probably almost nobody. And that is fine. Stop collecting fake digital friends like plastic trophies. It is much better to walk alone than to be surrounded by ghosts who only text you when you are up. When you stop begging for attention, your life changes completely. You stop laughing at stupid jokes just to fit into groups. You stop wasting money at boring bars you secretly hate. You stop changing your values for temporary comfort. You become perfectly fine with a quiet room. That silence becomes your ultimate shield against the endless drama of the modern world. Lesson 3. Own your emotions. Most people use relationships like a medical crutch. They constantly look for a partner or friend to save them. But no one is coming to rescue you from yourself. A romantic partner cannot fix your internal issues. If you feel broken while single, you will feel broken in a couple. You must heal your own mind first. To apply this, Take yourself out alone this weekend. Go to a coffee shop or a park by yourself. Leave your phone inside your backpack. Sit with your thoughts and enjoy your own presence. If you find your own company boring or annoying, why should anyone else find you interesting? Learn to be your own best friend before asking others to join. Marcus Aurelius faced real betrayals from his closest general. His trusted friend tried to rebel and steal the Roman throne. Marcus did not scream or throw an emotional tantrum. He did not cry about how unfair life was. He processed the pain quietly, forgave the man, and did his duty. He proved that your inner peace is always your own job. People will always disappoint you at some point. They change their minds, break promises, and leave when things get heavy. That is human nature, not a personal attack on you. Do not get angry about it. Just accept it like gravity. When you stop expecting perfection from people, you stop getting hurt by them. You become a steady rock in chaos. Think of the energy you waste worrying about text tones. You overthink every small chat and analyze every bad look. It is completely exhausting. Let it go today. You cannot control their heads, but you can control your own reaction. When you get emotional independence, you stop shaking like a leaf. You become the tree that stands firm through the heavy storm. Lesson 4. Choose productive solitude over loneliness. There is a huge difference between being lonely and being solitary. Loneliness is a weak, sad feeling of lack. Solitude is a powerful, smart choice for growth. When you are alone, you have the ultimate asset: uninterrupted time. This is your chance to upgrade your body, your skills, and your career. To apply this, pick one difficult skill this week. Maybe it is design, coding, or learning about financial markets. Close your bedroom door, turn off the internet, and give it 1 hour of pure focus every day. No background music, no texting, no distractions, just you and the hard work. In a few months, your life will look completely different. Historically, almost every great mind worked in isolation. Innovators like Nikola Tesla did not create things while partying at loud clubs. They built the future in quiet, dark rooms where they could think clearly. Solitude is the best place for your personal progress. Do not run away from it. Learn to look for it every single day. High performers never complain about having no plans on Friday. They love it. They see a free evening as a clean slate to build something great. If you see being alone as a sad punishment, you stay weak. But if you see it as a massive advantage over people who waste time, you win. You win the entire game of life immediately. Your mind is like muddy water when it is constantly shaken by texts, social media alerts, and cheap drama. You cannot see anything clearly. But when you let it sit still in quiet isolation, the mud goes down. The water becomes crystal clear. You suddenly know exactly who you are, what you want, and what your next move is. Lesson 5. Kill the complaints completely. We live in a society full of professional victims. People love complaining about the economy, the weather, or their tough job. They think venting helps, but it actually steals their inner strength. Marcus Aurelius gave us a sharp reminder. Drop your complaint, and the feeling of being hurt goes away instantly. To apply this rule, try a strict zero-complaint day. For 24 hours, do not say anything negative out loud. If you get stuck in heavy traffic, do not curse. If your coffee is wrong, do not roll your eyes. Just accept reality exactly as it happens. You will realize how much mental energy you usually waste on crying over small details. When you complain, you are showing your helplessness to everyone. You are telling the world that outside events own your brain. That is a very weak way to survive. Stoicism teaches us a big lesson. You cannot control what happens to you, but you own your view. Your own opinion is what creates the pain in your head. If you lose money tomorrow, that is just a fact. It is neither good nor bad until your mind gives it a label. You can choose to view it as a disaster and stay sad in bed. Or you can see it as a fresh start and a tough lesson to grow. The event is the same, but your mental reaction changes your destiny. Stop waiting for the world to be fair. It never will be. Life is naturally tough and messy. But instead of wishing for an easier path, build a stronger mind. When you stop crying about the heavy storms, you focus your energy on building a solid ship. That is how you stay firm when everything around you starts to fall apart. Lesson 6. Build an unshakable morning habit. Most people just react to things all day. They wake up late, check their phone, and react to emergencies. They are like a ball being hit around by random events. If you do not plan your day, others will plan it for you. And their plans for you are usually completely useless. Take control. To apply this, make a firm contract with yourself. Pick 3 simple tasks you must finish before talking to anyone. It could be making your bed, writing your main task, or doing 40 push-ups. No matter how tired you feel, you execute it. This builds a massive level of trust inside your own mind. You prove you are reliable. When you keep promises to yourself, something great happens. You stop doubting your power to handle hard moments. You do not need anyone else to say you are worthy. Your daily discipline proves your strength to you every morning. Discipline is not a tight prison. It is the door to freedom. It keeps you safe from your own lazy emotions. Marcus Aurelius woke up knowing he would meet rude, arrogant, and annoying people daily. He wrote about this in his private book, but he did not let their bad mood ruin his focus. He prepared his mind early. By setting your internal rules first thing in the morning, you create a shield that blocks the toxic world outside completely. Look around. The modern world is full of soft people. They fall apart at the smallest problem. They cry when their internet is slow, or when someone looks at them wrong. By simply keeping a basic routine and mental strength, you are already way ahead of 99% of the crowd. You become a leader, while others just drift around blindly. Lesson 7. Learn to tolerate friction. We live in an era of pure comfort. We have hot water, fast food delivery, and heated rooms. We have become physically soft because we never face resistance. But comfort is a slow poison for your growth. It makes your mind weak and your spirit lazy. You must choose to face hard things on purpose. To practice this, add intentional discomfort to your day. Take a cold shower every morning. Skip a meal once a week. Sleep on a hard surface sometimes. Train outside when it rains. When you voluntarily choose to suffer in small ways, you lose the fear of losing comfort. You realize that you can survive absolutely anything life throws at you. Ancient Stoics used to spend days eating cheap food and wearing old clothes. They ask themselves, is this what I was so afraid of? Most things you worry about losing are not vital for your survival. When you see how little you actually need to be totally fine, you become free. You become a very dangerous person to control. Think about how fear runs your choices. You stay at a toxic job because you fear financial friction. You stay with a bad partner because you fear an empty bed. You avoid your goals because you fear public failure. By mastering discomfort, you break those hidden chains. You stop being a slave to your own fears and worries. Real power is losing everything and still looking in the mirror with a steady smile, knowing your character is intact. Money can vanish, reputations can fail, and people will walk away. But your mental toughness, your habits, and your inner fortress belong completely to you. No one can touch them unless you choose to give them up yourself. Lesson 8. Accept reality completely. Most human suffering does not come from facts. It comes from our resistance to what already happened. We waste days crying over past errors or bad luck. Marcus Aurelius taught people to love their fate. Treat every single obstacle as raw fuel for your personal execution. Use the pressure to grow. A small fire goes out when you throw a heavy log on it, but a hot fire burns brighter when you feed it wood. It uses the material to grow bigger. Be that hot fire. When life throws a sudden problem or a painful loss your way, do not let it crush you. Turn that heavy problem into pure fuel for your next move. You are ultimately alone on this road. People will walk with you for a short time, but you enter the world alone and leave it alone. The faster you accept this truth, the faster you stop looking for outside help. Stop checking your phone for a magic text to fix your life. It is not coming. Your only real savior is you. Think about this question tonight. If everyone left your life tomorrow, would you still know exactly who you are? If that thought terrifies you, it is time to build your fortress. Hit the subscribe button right now. Drop a comment with the words, "I am my own team," and leave a like to support the channel. Stop waiting for a rescue squad. Start executing alone.